y'all. So I'm actually recording this video on my laptop because I don't feel like staying in the camera up. I'm sorry. I'm tired. All right. But I want to come on here and tell y'all like one of the main reasons why I stopped drop shipping. For those of you who don't know, drop shipping is pretty much when you sell products, right? And the products are coming like they're held somewhere else, held within another store somewhere else, right? Um, and then you pay like either a monthly fee or some places they'll just take a percentage of whatever it is that you sell, and then they'll send it directly to the customer. You have no inventory, you don't keep any inventory. So at first, when I first started it, I was like, okay, this is great. Drop shipping, I don't have to keep any inventory. This is the way for me to make money on the side, open up a small business, yeah, right? Have access. You can pretty much have any product in your store because you don't have to buy inventory. Like when you think of a business that has almost zero startup costs, think of drop shipping. Like that's like almost nothing to start it, right? You just need like a website. And then some places I know like Shopify, Wix, oh yeah, that Wavin. I don't know. Some of those places they create the websites for you. I mean some Hershey Kisses I got from church. So they'll set up a storefront for you, and then that's of course the money. One of the companies I used when I did my drop shipping was Private Label Extensions, and then there was another one called like Modav. I did that one through Wix, and drop shipping in itself was not bad. I think some of the products that are sold via drop shipping are oversaturated, like hair, workout leggings, like a lot of that stuff. Unless you have something that's unique, like a design, a brand name, or whatever, it's oversaturated, so you may not make sales. I've met a few people who do really well on the Amazon drop shipping. I have not tried it because it has like a 39 monthly subscription fee. And one of the reasons why I did not like drop shipping was the fact that I'm paying a monthly fee whether I have an order or not. I don't like that. No, I would like, why am I paying money for something that I'm not even selling? So I don't like that. Also, the stock photos too. Some of the stock photos were like good, and some weren't. Um, so that's how I felt about that. The other reason why I didn't like drop shipping, well, I guess my second biggest reason, this isn't the first big reason, but my second biggest reason as to why I did not like drop shipping is there's no way for you to really actually do a quality control check of the stuff you get. So because I know I had cheap man, I like to, trust but verify. So I would place orders as if I'm like a random customer, right? Cool. So I get the merchandise. Sometimes it's like spot on, it's perfect. Yeah. Then sometimes I get like different variations of the product, or it's not as good quality. So it's like you can't really make sure the customer's getting actual good product because I mean, there's no way for you to check it. So I didn't like that. Another thing that I didn't like with drop shipping, it also, well, this one, it depends on who you do your drop shipping through. The other thing I didn't like is they will go behind your back and contact the person who bought from you. So again, because I done told you I didn't have me a cheap man. I make an order with a new company I signed up with. Da-da-da. And like this company was dope. They emailed me. They're like, "Hey, we'll add your logo to stuff, like your branding to the leggings as we sent them out." Because this is when I had Fit Babe. It was like a branch off of my beauty bar. Excuse me. And so I was like, okay, bet. So they put my logo on it and everything. So I placed a fake order to see, like, what is it gonna look like when the customer gets it? Baby, let me tell y'all. Not even the next day, they already sent me an email from their direct website. So I'm like, okay, so this is why some of my orders are falling off because y'all are emailing people directly. So, so I guess the person's thinking like, oh, it's just a spam email, right? But then as I was going through the site, I'm like, this is the stuff I'm selling. Like, this is the company who reached out to me to add my logo onto things. So I didn't like that because now you're taking my Like my customers, the ones who I went out and found who weren't already aware of your company or your site. You're taking my people, so I didn't like that. Um, so I did the quality control check. The fact that they reach out to your customers behind your back, I don't like that. Customers, clients, whatever you want to call it, I don't like that. Um, and then the other thing was, so for me, when I had started doing hair, right? Some of the pictures look the same, so you can't really tell the difference. So then when I would get an order from someone who's ordering online for a certain lash, some of the lashes look the exact same in the stock photos. So even though I get the lashes in, even they wouldn't even come in when I would order a bulk order. They wouldn't even come in under like in the same packaging. They always had different packaging. So it's sometimes kind of hard. I'm pretty sure at one point I probably did send someone some like faux lashes instead of the real mink. It was an accident, but it's stuff like that I didn't like. And then they'd say like you can customize your packaging, but I really at this point I have trust issues with them, so I don't think that they was really customizing the stuff like they said they were going to. One of the things I did like the most about drop shipping was just the fact I didn't have to have inventory, because as a small business owner, as someone who's starting out your own business, buying inventory is expensive. Like when I first started doing the hair bundles before I met a vendor in Korea, they had like the package was like $4.99, but you only got like 24 bundles. It was $499. I think you only got like 24 bundles and then maybe two or three closures. And for me, I was just like, that's not worth it, because I also felt, this is why I was not a good business owner too. I also felt guilty upcharging people just because I had to pay that much. So to me, I didn't like that. I like the fact with drop shipping, I could order the hair and then, I would order the hair through them, and then they would send it directly to the customer, and then they could add the tag on it. But I didn't like that. They always charging me extra to add the tag. Like, it's simple. Excuse me. The other thing I did start doing when I was doing drop shipping was I would order the stuff but have it sent to my address, and then I would just send it out. So the downfall is when you do drop shipping and the customer orders from your website, if the people don't have it in stock, they're not going to tell you that they don't have it in stock. They're just going to send the closest thing that they have. It could be just who I was using, but I don't like that. Like if it's out of stock, it's okay. Just say, hey, it's out of stock. We don't have this right now. Don't have me freaking, still posting it like y'all got it, y'all don't have it. Um, yeah, I think for the most part that was like the top two reasons as to why I did not want to do drop shipping anymore. If especially if you don't already have people like regulars, you're going to be paying a subscription for the drop shipping and then not breaking even, sometimes putting yourself in the red. So it's not really like a benefit to you. Or if it's something that's like oversaturated, like all these TikTok shops, half of those people I know are doing drop shipping. Like be for real. Not all 50 million of y'all are selling the same mic at different prices. Y'all can get the mic on Amazon for $9.99. Do not pay $15 for that mic. Those who know. Okay. So that was really it. Having inventory isn't that bad. Like if you're actually pushing your product, like being a small business owner, which I'll probably do another video for this later. Like when you go into being a small business owner, it is another job. Like if you're gonna have a 9 to 5 and be a small business owner, baby, it's another job. Like be prepared to do the 9 to 5 work and then put in 4 additional hours towards your business at least 2 times a week in order for you to be like marginally successful. It's another job. So drop shipping kind of helped take away a little bit of that. Like you didn't have to maintain a website, you didn't have to do those type of things, you didn't have to keep account of inventory. So that's like the plus. But I want this video to be quick, especially because y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not really about to edit nothing. This thing is about to go click up and upload it. Okay. So as always, be great, do great things for America, and most definitely figure out how you're gonna create generational wealth, because right now that's what's on my mind for the kids I don't got. But who knows?